The Brexit vote has already inflicted a hit of almost £20 billion on the UK economy, or around £300 million for each week since the June 2016 referendum, according to a new analysis. A team of 4 economists affiliated to the respected Centre for Economic Policy Research estimated what the likely path of the UK economy would have been if the referendum result had gone the other way. Benjamin Bourne, Gernot Müller, Moritz Schularic and Petr Sedlacek built a computer algorithm to crunch historic data on the degree to which UK output tracked peer economies in the OECD between 1995 and 2016 to produce a credible counterfactual path for the economy after June 2016. The difference between this UK doppelganger counterfactual and the actual path of UK GDP by the third quarter of 2017 is 1.3% of GDP, or around £20 billion. Dividing this £20 billion figure by the 66 weeks since the Brexit vote gives the figure of around £300 million. The Brexit costs so far. The Vote Leave campaign had notoriously claimed in the referendum campaign that quitting the EU would free up around £350 million of funding for UK public services. Extrapolating the CEPR economists' exercise to the end of 2018 implies a cost to the UK economy of £60 billion. The economists said their estimates show the evolving costs of Brexit in an unbiased, transparent, and entirely data-driven way. The UK economy has slowed since the end of last year, with annual GDP growth in the third quarter of 2017 falling to just 1.5%, the weakest since 2013. This has come at a time when the UK's peer-developed economies in Europe and the US have seen growth picking up. A spike in UK inflation, stemming mainly from the record slump in sterling in the immediate wake of the Brexit vote, has hit real household incomes and curbed spending. Surveys also show that UK companies have been putting their investment plans on ice while they wait to see the outcome of the UK's negotiations Brexit with the rest of the EU and the implications for future trade arrangements. The Treasury's official forecaster, the Office for Budget Responsibility, estimated last week that the UK would grow just 1.5% in 2017 as a whole, a downgrade from the 2% expansion it had expected in March. Growth in 2018 is seen falling further to 1.4%. Other teams of economists have also been analysing the costs of Brexit to date. A report by the London School of Economics Centre for Economics Performance earlier this month estimated that the Brexit-related spike in inflation in the UK had already cost the average UK household around £400 a year. The UK is set to formally leave the EU in March 2019, and the view of the vast majority of the economics profession is that this will inflict long-term damage on the UK economy, although the degree of damage will depend on the degree of trade and regulatory disruption Brexit ultimately entails. More about Brexit, GDP, economy, inflation, reuse content.